Hello everybody, this is Doll Dazzler and welcome to my channel. I have been going around to some of my settlements in Fallout 4 and showing you some ideas that I have been putting together in my settlements. And in today's video, I decided to do something a little bit different. When I'm going around to the settlements, I'm always mentioning that I would be coming back and doing a few tutorials on some of the ideas that I put together. And so today I've decided to come back to Somerville Place. And I had mentioned when I was here before that I was going to be adding a fountain statue over here on this structure that I built over the top of this bonfire. So today I thought I would come back and do the short tutorial on adding the lights to that fountain. And the video, it should not take very long to do. It's such a simple thing, really simple ideas. Just quickly though, I have been coming back here to update as well. I haven't gotten very far, but if you saw my last video, I have now started to add these lights in here. And then also I'm starting to do the building structure around with the idea that I want to use for the front of the main house. So just something quick before I go on in. And so I've already made the fountain statue up here. I've pre-made it. And I've also started to add some of these lights. Now, when I get done adding these lights, I've decided to do it over here first. So I have a little bit more working area to show you guys. But after I'm done, this literally becomes one piece with the lights included. So I can move it on a carpet over to where I want to. I would do it in this video, but there's some things over here that I want to do first. I want to make kind of like a little platform for it. So I'm not quite ready to stick it over there on that structure yet. So when I get ready to do that, I will be able to move this as one piece. So I have started to add some of these lights in here, just so that I can show you what lights I was talking about. So I have these at most of the settlements now. When I use the fountain statue, I always put these lights in these little holes. So I'm going to go into building mode and show you. It's just in the lights. It's just the first light bulb. This is so simple. You guys are not even going to believe how simple this is. You may already know about this, but it doesn't seem like it would be something that would work. And I didn't know. It happened to me by accident because I was like, wow, maybe I'm going to try to add some lights to this thing and see what happens. And so I think I must have just accidentally had this selected and realized, oh wow, this light bulb actually does hang here. So what I do is all these little holes here is just where I stick that light bulb. If I can find it now, there it is. And I just add it in there. Now that one's a little bit deep and I'm not able to go back in and get it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to build another one over the top of it. That one was a little bit deep. You have to try to get it so that the light bulb is protruding out of the statue just a little bit for it to be able to show really good. And then that. So it just really is, it was something that is so wild. I had no idea that it would do that. And so now I do this at all of the, okay, there's no electricity on this side, so I won't add any more of these. But it was just something really cool that accidentally happened. So while I'm doing the lighting on this, I will go ahead and show you also too, I have some of these pre-made. These are the disco balls. I use them a lot as well. And they, for some reason, I don't know what they hook onto, but if you keep them at a certain distance from the top, the ball will still spin. I actually can put it in just a little bit more, probably bring it out. Oh, it's going to stick in there, but that one, it is still spinning. The idea is sometimes when you put it into the statue too much, it won't spin, so you won't get that mirror effect. So then when you add more, I usually add 3 to 4 of these to get the a really cool mirrored effect. So the more lights that you add, you have to kind of be careful that they don't start to overshadow each other. So when you're using the mirror balls, you want to be kind of careful how much other lighting you use, because you'll get rid of this effect of the lights going across the top of the statue. And then some of these other lights, I'm going to show you a couple other ones that I use as well. So these lights here, the ceiling lights, also really make a really cool effect. I kind of stick them, kind of embed them a little bit, and then stick them like this. And it makes it look like it's actually like part of the statue. And you can have them protruding all the way. That would be kind of like an additional look if you wanted to have them protruding all the way. But you can kind of see what they look like up underneath. It actually looks like it's part of the statue. So that's another light that I use. And then one other one, I use this one a lot. And the problem with these lights looking at each other or facing each other is the fact that they can kind of drown out these little lights that are in the middle. Now, the farther away from the statue, it's not really all that big of a deal, but when you're up closer to it, it can kind of drown out these middle lights. So sometimes, well, actually a lot of times, I will add plants to these, not just to kind of dress up the fountain, but it also helps to break up the lights. And especially for these bottom ones, a plant in there helps break up the light so that the other lights can show and you can continue to add. These are the only places that I think that I can add these little drop lights. So I mean, it would be really cool if I could get them to go in there, but it is a hanging light, so it does have to hang. But I mean, you can have even the bottom part of the bulb hanging down, and that would kind of be wherever there's got to be something in the top there that allows it to hang. So I don't know quite what that is, but yeah, so just a real quick tutorial on some of the little tricks that I've learned with the fountain and the lights. If you guys like this idea, please like and subscribe to my channel. And in my next video, I'll probably be returning to going around to one of the settlements. I don't know which one I'm going to go to yet. But so it'll be kind of a surprise. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.